there, I've got Johnathan from last year's Big Brother. Johnathan, how are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you very much. How's yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Now listen, you were in the secret Big Brother house. Tell me about that.
Well, it was short to say the least, and I was in there for 5 days. I was the only contestant on last year's show not to make it into the actual house, and yeah, it was a short experience, but I think I ended up all right after all, because it could have gone a lot worse for me, but thankfully, you know, I wasn't there long enough to get tarnished in any way by the media.
Johnathan, I think Aisling secretly fancied you.
Well, that's popular belief, but I totally disagree with that, to be honest with you. Me and Aisling got on very well at the time, but I don't think she felt as strongly for me as she actually made out she did, to be personally honest with you. But it's just one of those things, you know. She had to choose somebody to go. Unfortunately for me, she chose me, so what can you do?
Was it reassuring to see how much she agonised over it, especially afterwards when she was crying in the Big Brother diary room?
I didn't believe much of that, to tell you the truth. It was flattering, you know, but I wasn't really believing it, you know.
Johnathan, the woman was in hysterics.
Well, some people call it hysterics, some people would call it dramatisation, you know what I mean? I would call it a little bit of drama. I wouldn't say I was convinced, but yeah, you know, I'm sure there was some tears there, but what can you do, you know? But the lads are all genuine lads, and likes of Grace. Grace got a hard time, you know, for being this big queen bitch kind of thing, but I auditioned with Grace, and I can honestly say...
But did you watch the programmes back and see how she stitched up Sam?
I watched the programmes back, you know, and to be honest with you, I auditioned with Grace, and I can't say a bad word about it.
But what about the way she threw the water in Susie's face?
Well, you know, it was just one of those things, you know. Adrenaline was pumping, she just wanted to get the last word in, and off she went, you know. I don't believe
she's ever officially apologised for that.
I believe she never apologised for that, and I don't agree with what she did, but you know, Grace is a lovely girl, you know, but I do think she was wrong.
But she did go after Sam in the house. Sam was very confused and very upset and lonely.
Right.
They say it's a very ugly thing when a beautiful girl goes after somebody who's not so beautiful.
Well, yeah, it's popular belief, I guess, but I can't comment much on that.
Controversial.
Well, a little bit, maybe too controversial.
I'm being a bit controversial with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really want to go there, but yeah, it's a little bit controversial for me.
Now tell me about yourself. What's life been like after the Big Brother house?
Well, like I say, I was there a very short amount of time. Some people recognise me, some don't. I've gone back to my everyday job doing security. I'm at university studying acting, and I hope to get somewhere, you know, in later life with that. So, you know, it's just a case of getting my degree done and auditioning for whatever I can audition for, really.
Have you always wanted to be an actor?
For a little while I've wanted to be an actor, finally doing something about it now. I think my little stint on Big Brother gave me a kick up the place I needed to be kicked, and I started my degree, so yeah, it's going well, and I hope it's going to take me somewhere someday.
Johnathan, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you.
Pleasure talking.
Can I get a hug?
Absolutely.